Hey there, history adventurers! Get ready to explore one of the most fascinating civilizations ever: ancient Egypt. Imagine colossal pyramids, mysterious hieroglyphs, and powerful pharaohs. Ancient Egypt was a land of incredible achievements and enduring mysteries. Are you ready to uncover its secrets? Let's go. This is where the pharaohs, the rulers of ancient Egypt, built their colossal tombs. These magnificent structures have captivated people for centuries. But ancient Egypt was much more than just pyramids. It was a vibrant civilization with its own unique culture, beliefs, and way of life. Let's dive in and explore this ancient world together. Ancient Egypt thrived along the Nile River for over 3,000 years. This mighty river was the lifeblood of a civilization that left an indelible mark on history. That's longer than some countries have existed today. The longevity of ancient Egypt is a testament to its resilience and the ingenuity of its people. The Nile was their lifeline, providing water for their crops and transportation for their goods. The annual flooding of the Nile deposited rich, fertile soil along its banks, making agriculture possible in an otherwise arid landscape. Around 3100 BC, a powerful king named Menes united Upper and Lower Egypt, marking the beginning of the early dynastic period. This unification was a pivotal moment in Egyptian history, laying the foundation for a centralized state. This period saw the rise of powerful pharaohs who were considered to be both kings and gods. They were believed to be the intermediaries between the gods and the people, ensuring the prosperity and stability of the land. The pharaohs ruled with absolute power, and their word was law. They commanded vast resources and labor forces which they used to build monumental structures and to maintain their divine status. They built grand temples and monuments to honor their gods and to demonstrate their power. These structures, such as the pyramids and the Sphinx, have stood the test of time and continue to awe and inspire people around the world. Life in ancient Egypt revolved around the pharaoh and the cycles of the Nile River. The river's predictable flooding patterns allowed for the development of a stable agricultural society, which in turn supported the growth of a complex and sophisticated civilization. The legacy of ancient Egypt is preserved in its art, architecture, and artifacts, which continue to captivate and educate people to this day. From the grandeur of the pyramids to the intricate beauty of their jewelry, the achievements of this ancient civilization remain a source of wonder and admiration. For most Egyptians, life was centered around the Nile. The river's annual floods brought fertile silt that made the land ideal for farming. Farmers grew crops like wheat, barley, and flax, which they used to make bread, beer, and linen. During the flood season, when the fields were underwater, many Egyptians worked on building projects for the pharaoh. They quarried stone, transported massive blocks, and constructed the incredible pyramids and temples that still stand today. Life in ancient Egypt was a delicate balance between the rhythm of the Nile and the demands of the pharaoh. Not everyone in ancient Egypt was a farmer or a builder. There were scribes who kept records using hieroglyphs, a system of picture writing. These skilled individuals documented everything from taxes to religious texts. Skilled artisans crafted beautiful jewelry, pottery, and furniture. Priests performed rituals and maintained the temples, while doctors used their knowledge of herbs and magic to heal the sick. Ancient Egypt was a complex society with a wide range of occupations, all contributing to the civilization's success. Section 5. Journey to the Afterlife. The ancient Egyptians believed in a life after death, but it wasn't as simple as just closing your eyes and waking up somewhere new. They believed that when you died, your soul, or Ka, would journey to the underworld, where it would be judged by Osiris, the god of the dead. If your heart was pure, and you had lived a good life, you would be granted eternal life in the field of reeds, a paradise where you could enjoy all your favorite activities forever. But if your heart was heavy with sin, you would face a terrible fate. Section 6. Wrapped for Eternity. To prepare for the afterlife, the Egyptians developed a fascinating process called mummification. They believed that the body needed to be preserved so that the Ka could reunite with it in the afterlife. First, they removed the internal organs and placed them in special jars. Then, they dried the body with a special type of salt called natron. Finally, they wrapped the body in layers of linen bandages, placing amulets among the wrappings for protection. The mummified body was then placed in a sarcophagus, a decorated coffin, and sealed inside a tomb. Section 7. Secrets of the Pyramids. The pyramids of ancient Egypt are some of the most recognizable and awe-inspiring structures ever built. These monumental edifices have stood the test of time, captivating the imagination of people for millennia. Their sheer size and the precision with which they were constructed continue to baffle historians and archaeologists alike. These massive tombs were constructed for the pharaohs and their consorts, and they were designed to protect their bodies and possessions for eternity. The interiors of these pyramids are filled with intricate passageways, chambers, and hidden rooms, all meticulously planned to deter grave robbers and ensure the safe passage of the pharaohs into the afterlife. The most famous pyramids are the Great Pyramids of Giza, built by the pharaohs Khufu, Khafre, and Menkaure. These three pyramids, standing majestically on the Giza Plateau, have become synonymous with the grandeur and mystery of ancient Egypt. Each pyramid was part of a larger complex that included temples, smaller pyramids, and other structures. It took thousands of workers and years of labor to build these colossal structures, using copper tools, ramps, rollers, and incredible ingenuity. The workforce, often composed of skilled laborers, artisans, and seasonal workers, demonstrated remarkable engineering prowess. They moved massive limestone and granite blocks, some weighing several tons, with precision and care. The pyramids were not just tombs, they were also symbols of the pharaoh's power and a testament to the skill of the ancient Egyptians. These structures served as a reminder of the divine status of the pharaohs, who were considered gods on earth. The hieroglyphics and carvings on the walls tell stories of their reigns, their achievements, and their journey to the afterlife, preserving their legacy for eternity. Section 8. Ancient Egypt's Gifts to the World. The legacy of ancient Egypt extends far beyond its pyramids and tombs. These ancient people made incredible contributions to mathematics, astronomy, medicine, and art that still influence us today. They developed a calendar system based on the solar year, much like the one we use today. Their knowledge of mathematics allowed them to construct massive structures with incredible precision. They also made advances in medicine, developing effective treatments for wounds and diseases. And let's not forget their beautiful art, from intricate hieroglyphics to stunning sculptures and paintings. Section 9. Fun facts about ancient Egypt. Ancient Egypt, a civilization that flourished along the Nile River for over 3,000 years, is one of the most fascinating and mysterious cultures in history. Ready for some amazing trivia about ancient Egypt? Let's dive into the world of pharaohs, pyramids, and powerful deities. Here are some fun facts to impress your friends. Did you know that the ancient Egyptians were master builders and engineers? The Great Pyramid of Giza, one of the 7 wonders of the ancient world, was the tallest man-made structure in the world for over 3,800 years. Did you know that cats were considered sacred in ancient Egypt? They were revered for their ability to control pests and were associated with the goddess Bastet, who represented home, fertility, and protection. They were even mummified and buried with their owners. This practice was a testament to the high regard in which cats were held, and many families would mourn deeply for their feline companions. The ancient Egyptians used makeup. They believed that makeup had magical healing powers and could protect them from evil spirits. Both men and women wore eye paint called kohl, which they believed protected their eyes from the sun. Kohl was made from a mixture of soot and other minerals, and it also helped to reduce the glare of the harsh desert sun. The game of Senet was a popular pastime in ancient Egypt. It was more than just a game. It was a reflection of the journey to the afterlife. It was played with dice and a game board, and it was believed to have religious significance. The game symbolized the struggle between good and evil, and winning was thought to ensure a safe passage to the afterlife. The ancient Egyptians believed in over 2,000 gods and goddesses. Their pantheon included gods for everything from the sky and earth to love and war. Each god had a different role and was responsible for different aspects of life in the world. For example, Ra was the sun god, while Anubis was the god of mummification in the afterlife. The Rosetta Stone, discovered in 1799, helped scholars decipher hieroglyphics and unlock the secrets of ancient Egypt. This incredible artifact featured the same text in 3 different scripts: Greek, Demotic, and hieroglyphic, which allowed linguists to finally understand the ancient language. The Nile River was the lifeblood of ancient Egypt. It provided water, food, transportation, and fertile soil for agriculture. The annual flooding of the Nile was crucial for farming and helped sustain the civilization for millennia. The ancient Egyptians developed an intricate irrigation system to manage the floodwaters and ensure their crops thrived. This ingenuity in agriculture allowed them to produce surplus food, which supported a growing population and the development of cities. Papyrus, made from the papyrus plant that grew along the Nile, was an essential material in ancient Egypt. It was used for writing and was a precursor to modern paper. Scribes would record everything from administrative documents to literary texts on these scrolls. Temples were not just places of worship, but also centers of economic and social activity. They housed granaries, workshops, and schools, and were often the heart of the community. The ancient Egyptians were skilled artisans, creating beautiful jewelry from gold, silver, and precious stones. These pieces were not only decorative, but also held religious and cultural significance. Mummification was a complex and sacred process, intended to preserve the body for the afterlife. The ancient Egyptians believed that the soul needed a preserved body to return to, ensuring eternal life. Tombs were elaborately decorated with paintings and inscriptions that depicted the deceased's life and journey to the afterlife. These artworks provide invaluable insights into the beliefs and daily life of the ancient Egyptians. Today, the legacy of ancient Egypt continues to captivate and inspire people around the world. From the awe-inspiring pyramids to the intricate hieroglyphics, the wonders of this ancient civilization remain a testament to human ingenuity and creativity. Section 10. Want to learn more? This is just a glimpse into the fascinating world of ancient Egypt. There's so much more to discover about this incredible civilization. If you're eager to delve deeper, check out these resources. Visit your local library or museum to find books and exhibits about ancient Egypt. Watch documentaries and educational videos online to explore different aspects of ancient Egyptian life and culture. Try your hand at writing your name in hieroglyphs or building a miniature pyramid. Remember, history is an adventure. Keep exploring, keep questioning, and keep uncovering the mysteries of the past. Section 11. A final word from Rick. So there you have it, a crash course on the awesomeness that was ancient Egypt. But this is just the beginning, my friends. There's a whole world of pharaohs, pyramids, and mythology out there waiting to be explored. Who knows what secrets you might uncover? Until next time, keep on adventuring.